Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Dead Red Herring podcast.
Once again.
Yes, and I am Roland.
And I am Magnus.
And we are your hosts.
Your host.
Can you guess where we come from with our lovely, lovely accent?
Norway.
I feel triggered right now. Denmark!
Oh dear.
All of Scandinavia should be Danish.
Well, there's some debate about that. Some bloody debate.
Kalmarunionen! Those were good times.
Those were the days.
Yep.
The days of friendship.
Friendship. And we all know what friendship means.
Oh, shit.
But that's not what we're here to talk about.
No.
Det är inte därför vi är här.
Det är inte därför vi är här.
We're, as usual, we're into weird segues and insane ramblings. And some form of another of offensive humor.
Some form? All forms.
Yeah. But, you know, it's always a surprise.
Yeah.
With stuff.
Yeah, it's like our mechanics are very surprising.
Yeah, sort of from certain, you know, big publishers that they don't have loot boxes. No. Those are surprise mechanics. It's like, I don't know, you know, starvation, that's surprise diet.
Yeah. And it's not rape, it's surprise intercourse.
It's not pedophilia, it's just early access.
Yeah. It's not genocide, it's surprise population control.
Exactly. So, you know.
It's all a bundle of surprises, really.
Yeah. If it looks like a duck, quacks like a duck, it's a surprise goose.
Honk, motherfucker. And not honk honk, that's clowning. Honk is a goose.
Yeah. Though it feels kind of like a fucking clown word right now.
Well, that too.
Because, I mean, we're doing these really offensive jokes in jest of the EA spokesperson during a
Hearing,
yeah.
Yeah.
Just saying that, no, we don't consider loot mechanics to be gambling. We consider it to be surprise mechanics. Hang on.
Hold up.
Yeah, and at the same time, you had a spokesperson for Epic, yeah, saying they don't make money on their games.
No, of course.
No.
Who does really?
Yeah, sure, Fortnite is free to play, but saying that they don't make money on it, it's sort of like saying you don't earn your pay for working. It's just a donation from your boss.
It's a donation from your boss. In exchange you being there.
Yeah.
Doing chores.
Yeah. And I mean, Epic doesn't make any money off Fortnite because, you know, it's not like 12-year-olds with their parents' credit cards are buying skins and shit for God knows how much.
Nah, that would be ridiculous.
Yeah. No, they're not making any money on it.
Because,
they're just giving it away for free.
Yeah, they're a charity. They're a charity organization.
Yeah, it's all pure altruistic motives.
Yeah.
Totally.
Philanthropic, really.
So, hey, Epic, where's my my edition of Fortnite with all your release skins for free?
I think they should donate.
But you know what that sounds like?
What does that sound like?
Socialism!
Oh, God.
Hey, tell Bernie!
Hey, tell Bernie I totally Twitched stream Sanders.
Yeah, totally. Especially Geralt on a unicorn. Naked. What the hell did I just see?
Well, Jennifer did say she saved the unicorn, so... But that is a story for another
That is
day.
a story for another time.
But yeah, Bernie Sanders streaming.
I think that is the most hilarious meme going around right now.
It's fantastic. And if he does stream, it's so... How do you say... very convenient that he does this down with the kids stuff in...
Hello, fellow children!
How do you do, fellow kids? This in campaigning times.
Yeah.
Convenient, really.
I mean, us sitting here on the other side of the pond
Yep.
still kind of just gets in the middle of everything going on in the US politics.
Keep that to yourself.
Yeah. God damn it, why do you always have to bring politics into the gaming world?
But to be fair, our politicians are very keen on making US politics our deal also, because
Yeah.
it what they do affects all of us.
Well, interestingly enough, if we look at Swedish culture, it's like you could actually say that ever since the 60s,
Mhm.
in a way, it's been. You could actually call Sweden a sub-state of the US because every policy that has ever happened in the US have in some way, shape, or form sort of come over here later on.
Mm,
So a lot of our politics have been a mix of the, let's say, the American way
yeah,
and then mixed with the
old Eastern
old,
way.
old Soviet bear coming over giving us a hug.
Yeah, that exactly. You have the Soviet bear,
Mhm.
and then
Soviet bear
Soviet bear here.
here for a weekly contribution.
Spasiba, comrade. So you have the Soviet bear
Mhm.
in our politics, and
And
then
you have the American eagle or donkey
yeah,
or elephant, whatever fucked up animal is
whatever animal we have.
Yeah.
But we're gonna say American eagle here.
Yep.
We have basically sinned against nature, and made a bear eagle. What am I, father? Mixed
Yeah.
our because we want to be part of that good old Western culture like the American does, but
At the same time, there are
we can't really let go of our socialistic tendencies here. Like it's the old man.
yeah. I don't remember who I had this discussion with. It might have been Fair Dinkum Dave,
Hmm?
but there's actually a reason that socialism has gotten a really strong grip here.
Mhm.
Because one of the key tenets of socialism is that everyone's the same.
That's what they say. Yeah.
And it's not like they say everyone is the same as everybody's good.
Mm.
What they're saying is that everybody is equally bad.
Yeah.
So we have this thing called the law of Jante,
yeah.
which is a concept of saying that you as a person should not think that you're better than anyone else.
Hmm.
You shouldn't have any ideas of breaking the mold.
Don't stray from the
Don't stray from
conformity.
exactly. Conform, you bastard.
Exactly.
And I think that and this law of Jante, it's just some really old thing going on in the Nordics.
Mm.
We've had this for time eternal,
Yeah.
and it really just matches well with the principles of socialism.
Yeah.
Because it's the same thing that you conform to society, you do not break the mold.
Hmm.
I think that is why socialism still has a hold of us here.
Yeah. That might be one of the reasons.
Yeah.
I
So
think-
I mean, you're not allowed to strive for greatness. You're not allowed to actually better yourself, to rise up. And it's not like
wealth is an ugly thing.
yeah, it's not like it should be the. Of course, nobody wants someone being gloating, saying, "Oh, I'm better than you."
No, of course. not.
Everybody hates that asshole.
Yeah.
But the whole thing of if you're good at something, show it.
Yeah.
Be proud of being good at whatever it is you're good at.
And acknowledge when someone is
Exactly.
good at
If someone does something good, acknowledge it.
Hmm.
If someone is a good singer, that's great. If someone is a good musician, that's great. If someone is a good streamer, a workman, whatever.
Yeah.
You should actually acknowledge that, and that person should be able to feel good about that.
Yeah.
With the law of Jante, no. It says that, no.
You're not better than anyone.
Yeah. You're just the same shit as everyone else. Now
Yeah.
sit down, shut up, and keep on doing the chores.
Fairly pessimistic point of view, really.
It really is. It's you could actually say it's kind of misanthropic.
Yes. Yes, you could, actually.
So that is actually one of the cornerstones of Nordic culture.
Hmm.
You see it more or less depending on where you are. Certain regions have more of it than others. Other regions are other way around. It's like it's not even there.
I think it's more rural and north you get, it's more of that.
A bit, yeah. Well, actually, down south there is this thing. Actually, that's also it's sort of relevant to the topic discussed here, but
Mm.
if you look at the difference between southern and northern Sweden,
Yep.
Down in the south, where I'm from,
Mhm.
good old Scania,
Yeah.
it's actually has more things from continental Europe
Mhm.
in its. I'm not gonna say that it has the old feudal mindset, but there are some certain things there. Like there still are some nobles.
Yeah.
There are noble families like counts and barons and stuff.
Mhm.
It's not like they have any sort of political power or anything like that. It's just that they have a name, they're part of a bloodline, and they usually have inherited uh, mansions and castles and stuff like that. I mean,
Gods.
yeah. So, like for instance, in northeastern Skåne,
Yep.
there is a castle named Vannås,
Mhm.
which belongs to the Count of Wachtmeister. And this is a really old family, and they've been in possession of this place for 200-300 years at least.
Mhm.
And I know for a fact that the Count, he considers himself to be sort of a cultural heritage because of his noble title. And
I'm a living landmark.
yeah, so I mean, these people, imagine the English sort of nobility.
Yeah.
You know, real
Lord.
strict etiquette rules, and you're expected to not bow down, but to show respect to someone bearing the title.
Yes.
These people have the same thing.
Hmm.
So, and that goes with the other parts of the more Scanian culture, what we still have left after the genocide that happened because of the Swedes. But that's a different point.
Oh well. Shit happens.
That's what you say. But there's still this kind of hierarchical way of thinking.
Mhm.
It's not really prevalent. It's not like it really makes your daily decisions for
No.
any way, shape, or form. But there's still that there is some sort of recognition of rank.
Yeah.
But in the north, they don't have that.
Nope.
Because in the north, they never had nobility like that. The northern part of Sweden, it wasn't really developed into a more settled area
No, it was
until like the 1800s, really.
exactly. It was still like the northern wilderness of well, basically Lapland.
Yeah. I mean, in smaller, bigger or smaller degree, of course. I
Yeah.
mean, there's been people settling up here ever since what? Ever since the ice cap
Mhm.
was here, and they actually found evidence of there being a settlement that's actually from the time during the ice cap.
Mm.
So I mean, there's been people here.
Yeah.
It's just that it's not been settled, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, exactly. It's not been
There's been people here,
Uncivil-
but it's not been
it's not civilized. If I'm not saying like all right, these
uncivilized savages, all of them here.
Exactly. No, but like the kingdom of
Yeah.
Sweden has never spread its how the fuck do you say that? It's not
Actually, up here it was part of Norway. It was its own. In Härjedalen,
Yeah.
it was actually its
Mm-hmm.
own sort of. It not really a kingdom because this was way back to the Viking Age. It was sort of a not really tribal area either.
a jarldom.
Jarldom, yeah, we could say it that it was. And
Because-
then you had Härjedalen, Jämtland, which was part of Norway, and it's been going back and forth like
Yeah.
all of the Nordic countries. I mean, there's been different jarls, there have been different kingdoms, and in the end, it turned into Sweden, Norway, and Denmark.
Yeah.
Finland doesn't count to the Nordic. Interestingly,
No,
enough.
it's
Although the area or country that is today Finland used to belong to Sweden
exactly.
or Russia.
Yeah.
It was Swedish, and then there was a king who thought he was going to be an edgy warlord kind of king,
Which one of them?
Gustav III.
Oh yeah.
And so he thought that, hey, I'm going to be a warrior king. I'm going to go fuck up Russia. So he instigated a false flag attack, taking Swedish soldiers, dressing them up as Russians, attacking a what's it called? Border post
Yeah.
between what is now Finland and Russia.
Yep.
And then said that, the Russians are attacking. I can now fight a defensive war. And he lost it.
Yep.
And with that, he lost Finland.
Yeah, basically in this war, he was so... The troops and the officers were so poorly... Oh, the word.
Equipped?
Equipped. They were so poorly equipped that if they didn't die from the fighting, they died from sickness and... Yeah.
The usual thing people die from in wars.
With Russia.
Yeah, with
the
Russia.
usual stuff. So they basically surrendered to Russia, or they're like, okay, we're gonna send a letter to the
Russian Tsar.
Yeah,
Or was it the king at that point?
No,
I don't
it was
remember.
the Empress.
Was
of
it
Russia.
Catherine?
Yes.
Really?
Yes, I think it was the Empress of
Catherine the Great.
Yes. So she sent a letter saying, okay, sorry. We surrender.
Sorry, we fucked up.
Yeah.
How about we just end this? And she was like, nay!
Niet.
With her really masculine voice.
Yeah.
Yes.
But I think also some of the officers went under the king's, or behind the king's back, to send that letter saying, okay, we surrender. Do not listen to the king. He's crazy.
Yeah.
Please accept our surrender.
I think also this was after the Russians been sort of burning and plundering parts of the northern coastline.
Yeah, exactly. Burn down
Ume,
Sundsvall,
Mm.
wooden cities and all that fun stuff.
Yeah.
Because one little king named Gustav III wanted to be like his great.
No, it wasn't that far back. Let's see here.
It was
because he wanted to be like.
It was 100 years, or no, not really.
No, wait.
No, it was late 1600.
No, this was late 1700s.
Gustav III, yes. But he wanted to be like his...
He wanted to be like Carlos Rex, right?
Exactly. Carl the 12th.
Carl den 12th.
Yeah. He wanted to be like him, and that was basically...
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
It's
a couple hundred
If
years.
I remember correctly, it was the king after Gustav III that relinquished the political power of the Swedish king.
Yeah.
So that the Swedish king doesn't have any form of political power. All of it is only for the prime minister and the government.
Yeah.
And as they say, the people, but we all know that that's not true. Well, are politicians supposed to listen to the people? No.
How can we make changes then?
Yeah, exactly. So, this has been your Swedish history lesson.
Yep. Our mandatory Swedish history lesson for the episode.
And all of this because of...
Socialism.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Gee, thanks.
Gee, thanks, socialism.
But going back to gaming now.
Dear.
You know, these weird sidetracks and everything.
How are we going to get out of this?
Get out. We're just gonna dig the hole deeper.
Well, speaking of Gustav III and retarded decision, EA.
Yeah, again.
Yeah, there's just.
Yeah. No, but I was actually thinking of Jedi Fallen Order.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, I love the Star Wars games.
Mm-hmm.
I love Jedi Knight. I love Jedi Academy.
Battlefield.
Battlefront.
Battlefront.
The old Battlefront, not the new one.
Yeah,
I actually haven't played the new one.
No, but I like the old one, like Battlefront
1 and 2.
Yeah.
Actually, the Clone Wars. That's actually a really fun game.
Yeah, yes, it is.
So, I mean, for me, that's the kind of games I like. And of course, Knights of the
Old Republic.
Exactly.
Yep. And Jedi Academy and all that.
But here's the thing
Lego
with
Star Wars.
I do not like Lego Star Wars.
Really?
Yeah. I don't really enjoy any of the Lego games.
Huh. it has some charm to them. It has some comedic value to them sometimes.
Yeah, I guess I just don't really like the parody thing of it all.
It can be much sometimes.
Yeah,
But
it's
anyways.
just if I want to enjoy the story, I'll actually go see the real thing.
Yeah.
But when it comes to Fallen Order, EA said that there would be no loot boxes, no microtransactions, and everything like that.
But as we all know, EA lies.
Yeah, and we now know that there will be stuff like that in the game.
Mm.
And also, just side note here, that there will be no dismemberment from the lightsaber. Bullshit, I say. But my biggest issue is that since I know there will be these microtransactions, I wonder to what extent will there be these mechanics implemented, and how will it impact gameplay?
Will it be pay to win?
Exactly. I don't really think that it'll be pay to win, but I am sort of afraid that EA will take some inspiration from Ubisoft and Assassin's Creed.
Yeah.
Like with the buy extra XP boosts and stuff like this. And that's bullshit. Now, I am really critical to this game until I see at least a handful or more reviews.
Yeah.
From independent sources.
What? Don't you trust game journals?
Oh my god, I'm gonna look at Kotaku.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, fuck that shit.
Because we have a demo out, but as we all know, demos are not to be trusted anymore, really.
Yeah, it's just like with E3. They're gonna show one thing, a very polished version of a concept or whatever it is they will show will only be sort of a facade.
Yeah.
The real deal would be something completely different. So I don't trust it. But my issue, or fear rather, is that if people will react negatively to Jedi Fallen Order, and decide that no, it's too riddled with these microtransactions and stuff like this, we're not gonna play it. We're not gonna buy it.
Yeah.
I'm afraid that EA will use this as ammunition to keep hammering down on single player games. Yeah. And they will say that, look,
we tried to make a single player game. People hated it.
Fallen Order. And it tanked, which means that people aren't interested in single player games. They only want multiplayer. So at that point, they will only make multiplayer games. And since they're holding on to a lot of licenses and intellectual properties, like for instance Star Wars, we won't see another game like that in God knows how long.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of torn between whether to get the game or not, because to one side, I'm really interested in getting the game because, I mean, it's Star Wars, and I just hope that it'll be Star Wars and not some woke ass shit a la sequel trilogy. But at the same time, it's gonna be EA.
Ask and you shall receive.
Yeah. The future is grim.
These are dark times.
So, yeah, it's just my fear about it all.
No, I completely agree with you, because EA have a tendency to have the Midas shit touch, so to say.
Yeah.
Everything they touch can and will turn to shit.
Yeah.
Even if they do the darnest to make it so good, it doesn't really appeal to anyone anymore.
Yeah. Actually, the more they try to just appeal to everyone, the more no one will be interested.
Yeah, it's gonna be watered down, a gray mass of boring meh.
Yeah.
Really.
It's like they can make games for a lot of demographics.
Yeah.
They can make games for different people.
Yeah.
They just don't do it because it would take effort. And
how
money,
can we make money from effort?
Yeah, exactly. And they just want to get as much shit out for the least amount of money.
Yeah.
And that in itself doesn't need to be a bad thing. But when you have clear groups that are interested in different things, like if they continue making good games for sports people, if they know how to make good games anymore,
Yeah.
then I mean they make a majority of their income from games like FIFA and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And the gambling that comes with it.
And the gambling mechanics, of course.
But a game like Jedi Fallen Order could really go to great heights if they just actually listened to the fans of the IP. But of course, if they listen to the so-called fans of the IP, they're not gonna go with the real fans.
Nah.
Like, the Fandom Menace.
Yeah.
They're gonna go with the screechers that have been Star Wars fans for like 3 or 4 years and
whole 3 or 4 years.
Yeah, and that are obsessed with shipping characters and not at the least interested in the story and the bigger picture of Star Wars.
Exactly.
God. If I come off as really salty about this, it is because I am salty about this.
Can taste the salt in here.
Yeah.
Everything I breathe in here is salt.
We talked in
It's like a salt mine in Poland.
Actually, I would say it's like the salt mine in Salzburg in Austria. If you haven't been there, go there. I fucking love that town. Salzburg is one of my favorite places in the Alps.
It is beautiful.
And it's the hometown of Mozart. And they have great chocolate.
Nom.
Yes. I could die for a Mozart Kugel right now. It's like...
Could kill some Mozart's balls.
You have this nice milk chocolate.
Yeah.
With a core of marzipan. It's like... and some hot chocolate with cream on top. Oh.
Jawohl, mein Herr.
And Apfelstrudel, of course.
Jawohl.
And they actually have a special dessert. I'm going from gaming and complaining about EA to Austrian desserts, right?
Well, we need that positivity right now.
It's like, I'm not really sure how they make it. It's sort of I guess they make it with a lot of eggs. It's not really meringue. But it's something related to it. And it's really spongy. Not like a sponge cake, more it's just a lot of air and a bit gooey. But they make it in the oven, and to have it really being the trademark dessert, it has to have 3 hills on it.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
like a souffle, or
sort of. I think I'm gonna try and look it up.
Yeah. But yeah, suddenly we're talking about German desserts.
Austrian desserts.
Austrian, sorry. What's the difference, really? Anschluss.
Lebensraum.
See, I'm not being ignorant. I'm just being facetious.
Have you ever thought about whenever the Austrians get involved, things go to hell?
Yeah.
I mean...
And they claim it's the Germans.
Yeah, I mean, the Austrians are actually the ones who caused 2 world wars, but no need to talk about that.
Never mind that. We don't talk about that.
Yeah, here we go.
Tell me, what have you found?
Salzburger Knuckel.
What now?
A sweet souffle served as a dessert, a culinary specialty in the Austrian city of Salzburg. Exactly.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that is a type of souffle, though. So, cool.
See here, main ingredients: flour, egg yolk, sugar, vanilla, egg whites, pimenta.
Pimenta.
I have no idea what that is.
What? Oh God! What? If I heard the Swedish word, I would probably go, "Oh," but
yeah, the same here. Now people out there are going like, "Oh well, I know what the fuck it is."
Come on, guys! It's this. How ignorant can you be?
We're Swedes. That's good enough for you.
We're Swedes.
I don't want to have any fucking football shit.
Swedes are dim. No, we aren't actually dim. We're ranked the number 1 in.
Usually Swedes are better at English than English native speakers.
Yeah, that is fun. But we are ranked number 1 in innovation in Europe.
Really?
Yes. I saw a innovation innovative. Romania wasn't ranked last.
Okay, so it's some sort of, it's like kryddnejlika, pepper.
Oh, okay. That is another word for you. Pimenta is kryddnejlika. Kryddnejlika.
Now you know.
Yes.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I keep using that for some reason. I'm not sure. But yeah.
Stuck in the head. Yes.
So, going from Austrian desserts.
Now we know that.
Yeah.
Now we know, and now you know.
Everyone knows. So, going from Austrian desserts.
Where were we? Oh yeah, EA's shit.
Yeah, EA shit. last or Fallen Order.
I'm just sitting here. I got this image of someone in EA looking at the formula, effort equals money, and they're just standing there, cannot grasp the simple understanding of this equation.
They just see money.
No, they don't even see money. They just it says effort equals money, but they don't understand it. They just what is it? What does it mean? And they
don't you think they're interpreting it like, oh, effort, it costs money,
or something like that? But some independent developer stands there and just understands it. Okay, if you put effort in the games, you're gonna make more money. And the executive just standing there shaking this poor independent developer. What the hell is this sorcery?
It's like the meme with the dad and the daughter.
Yeah. But you fucking
that,
Nazi.
or the this sort of executive table meeting.
More loot boxes. Oh, all right, we need to make more money. What are we gonna do? More
loot boxes.
Microtransactions.
How about we just put some effort into it?
Good old.
Yeah.
Meme as old as time, really. But
well,
it's simple.
In internet time, yes.
Yeah. So yeah, we covered a lot of ground on that.
Well, we did get some good comments about it.
Yeah. So yeah, they are probably gonna continue with their surprise mechanics into the Star Wars game.
Yeah, I guess, but at the same time, I guess we just have to wait and see if there will be some kind of legislation about this.
That's true, because what did they say there? Some countries don't have this kind of legislation and understanding because they don't have that kind of.
They're not really up to the time.
No.
To have laws or regulations that actually can combat these kinds of things. It's like they just need to up their tech.
Tech ante.
Yeah. They need to upgrade their tech tree.
They need to get good.
Get with the times.
Exactly.
But as far as it goes with that, I think a more important question today is what will happen to the tech giants, because of what happened to Project Veritas.
Yeah.
Their videos being taken down on YouTube because they released uncomfortable facts.
Can't have that.
Yeah. And within these leaked documents and stuff are official Google documents saying that Google wants to be in control of what information you get because of political ideology.
Oopsies.
And at the same time, they try to keep the facade that they are a neutral and equal place of opportunity for creators. Which we all know is bullshit.
Oh dear God, we need a union.
I don't think we need a union as much as just
really
almost a revolt.
A revolt, or we need a... What the hell do we need? What do we need? I have heard this word. I just can't find it right now.
The reasoning, at least...
We need our own legislation.
Well, I'm gonna say it like this.
Constitution! That's the word.
I could get behind that. There needs to be a constitution of freedoms on the internet.
Yeah.
And I think it was actually Ted Cruz. Good old Senator Cruz.
Good old... Senator Ted, I'm totally not the Zodiac Killer. Cruz.
Yeah, exactly. I've
never gotta get tired of that.
Nope. I mean, he's getting really woke. The good kind of woke, that is.
Goody.
No, but I actually saw a video of a hearing. He was talking to a representative for Google and asking about these documents. And I think that I have no idea about his politics. I really don't.
Nah.
But I did like that he put this rep on the spot and really pressed for Google to actually acknowledge that this is happening.
I don't think that rep was really prepared. He was gonna. Oh shit! You know about this?
Yeah,
oh.
And the way she trying to squirm a wormhog way out of it, it was just, you knew that she had no real answer. She did not know what to do when put on the spot like that. And just when it comes to a constitution, I mean, I have no problems with big tech platforms, not tech giants like Google and so. I'm not really a fan of that, because I think that there needs to be more of a open marketplace when it comes to providers.
Yeah, of course.
For at least for viewers and creators and stuff like that. But I mean, YouTube is still a good platform when you look at it through the viewpoint of how easy it is to actually upload your stuff there. Dealing with the algorithm and stuff like that, that's a whole different thing. But having places where you have easy access to whatever it is you feel like watching, and as a creator to be able to upload and get your stuff out there, that is the basis of what we want and what we need.
Yeah.
Now, knowing that Google really has this bias against anyone not being on their political scale.
Concerning.
Yeah.
Very concerning, actually.
And if they do want to keep their sort of protection against law, I don't remember what it's called right now, but they're not seen as editors or publishers like that, because they don't need to take responsibility for what people posting on their site are saying or doing. It's like they just a carrier pigeon.
Yeah.
But they enjoy this protection because they say that they are neutral. And I think it would actually be a good idea to really have this put into legislation, that a provider of a service or platform like YouTube or whatever, they can enjoy this sort of neutral
net neutrality.
Yeah,
really.
Well, or immunity, because they do stand at the neutral position.
Yeah.
They do not in any way, shape, or form hinder or promote either side, if you understand what I mean.
Of course.
It's just that they have things on their site or platform that they promote. Like, here's a video, it's getting traction, let's push this onto the first page.
Yeah.
But nothing like they're doing now with, for example, Tim Pool, that gets his videos taken away from recommendation. Or creators like Josiah Rises.
Yeah.
And I think Continuum Trek also have this problem. They have no community strikes. They have no copyright issues. All of their standing is A-OK, the best there is. Still, they cannot live stream for some reason. Now, whether this is because of some stupid thing within the algorithm, or if it's some manual override, I'm not sure. I don't know, but it's just really suspect.
Yeah.
If they haven't done anything wrong, then why can't they live stream?
Yeah, true.
And you have a channel that's the channel Tough Letter Mouse. All they do is shoot different things from a shotgun. I really enjoy that channel. It's awesome. They get demonetized because they have a gun in there.
Can't use guns. They're dangerous.
Yeah. I mean, there are a lot of creators now that have gotten the blunt end of the stick. Whether it be because of the Vox apocalypse or other changes within Google, or because of political reasons, whatever. At this point in time, being a creator is made more and more impossible if you want to be a full-time creator, that is.
Yeah.
Because either you get demonetized or they take away your way of actually reaching out to your viewers and finding more of an audience.
Yeah.
So that is a good thing when it comes to like sites like BitChute to have the alternative.
Mm-hmm.
So what the future may hold, I don't know. I can only hope that there will be a change. And if there is going to be some kind of legislation, that they go for a sort of promotion of the neutral stance of providers and to have a worldwide covering constitution of your right to free speech on the internet.
Yeah.
That is what I want, at least. Whether it be games, videos, podcasts, whatever, free speech. And let's make it clear. It's not like if you have your free speech, you will have consequences. Of course, if you do something that is actually a call to violence, for example, that is beyond free speech. Inciting violence is not okay. That is breaking the law.
Yeah.
But saying that I hate your fat ass, it might be offensive.
Hate speech, motherfucker.
Yeah, but it's not a call to action. It's just me expressing that I hate your fat ass.
Yeah. If you were to say, let's kill that fat ass.
If I was to say, now I want everybody here to go and beat the shit out of this fat ass, that would be a call to violence.
Yeah.
And that is not okay.
Nope.
Now, just to make sure, I do not want people to go and beat up this fat ass.
Pound that fat ass. That's another video.
That's a whole different thing.
Yep.
So, yeah, that is the differences here.
Yeah, exactly.
So, if something might be offensive, if something might ruffle your jimmies, yeah, it's not violence.
No, tough shit.
Yeah. If you take offense, that's up to you.
It sucks, but tough shit.
Yeah. Get good.
Get good.
So, and
I think that sums it up, I think.
Yeah, more or less. Let's just make internet a great place for free speech, for creation.
Make internet great again.
Yeah.
Mega.
Oh, God.
I want hats now.
You want red as well?
I can settle with blue, but
I got blue.
I got blue. Bitches love blue.
Yeah. I
caps with mega.
Make internet great again.
Yeah.
So you don't want a wall. The Great Firewall.
I'm not saying we need to build a wall, but we need to build a great firewall.
The Great Firewall of China. Worst part is it's true.
Yep.
What is it with the Chinese and big ass walls?
They think walls work, I suppose.
Well, they do work. I mean, the Chinese wall, it was the best defense against the Mongols.
Yeah.
So.
Well done.
Yeah.
And there you have it.
And there you have it. A shitty wall. Shitty wook and shitty wall.
Goddamn Mongolians.
Goddamn Mongolians.
Mongolia!
Okay. I think we better stop it before we go way too far in this track.
I'm gonna say the N-word.
The N-word? Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, with all that said...
Negus. What?
Wasn't he a king? Or a royal title?
I don't know, but can you use it in a sentence?
No. I can't.
King Negus. I don't know.
He's the Negus? I don't know.
Oh god, I'm gonna say it. We need to stop now.
Okay. Thank you everyone for listening. I hope you enjoyed this. Please give us your thoughts on the subject. What do you think about a constitution for the internet? What are your thoughts about the surprise mechanics?
What are your thoughts about the war with Russia in old Sweden times?
Yeah, exactly. The Swedish history lesson there. Do you want more stuff like that?
What do you think about Austrian pastries, and desserts.
I was about to say deserters, but
Nah.
Or Austria being the cause of 2 world wars.
We don't talk about Austrian deserters.
So, yeah. You can always get in touch with us on Twitter.
Yep.
The main handle is at DRH Podcast.
Exactly.
You can always send an email to us. The address is dead.red.herring@gmail.com.
Mm-hmm.
And we have a Discord.
Yep.
You can find a link to the Discord on our Red Circle page.
Yep.
So, and you can get to that through our Twitter. So, just so everyone knows. And of course, we have our YouTube channel.
Yes, we do.
Where you upload your Let's Play.
I do upload a fair share of my Let's Plays.
Yep. And then we also have our Twitch stream.
Yep. Yes, we do.
Where mostly I, for now at least, do the stream. Where I do the streaming.
Yep.
Sorry. And yeah. And of course, you find our podcast on most platforms there is. So please, if you can, go leave a review or a rating wherever you listen. If
for God's sake, interact with us.
Yeah. Hang out. We do love it.
Talk with us on the Discord.
And hang in our Twitch stream.
Yeah.
Interact with us. That's what we're here for.
Exactly.
So, and with that said, any final words? Any final words?
Balloon. Okay. Shit. Words. Balloon animals.
99 red balloons. And with that, I say thank you and goodbye.
Not gonna sing that. But yeah, goodbye. Sayonara.
Cyanide.
Cyanide.
Christ.
Yeah, you keep your white phallic mic. I got my blue gag ball.